Alright, picture this. You're digging through your old coin jar, looking for quarters to feed a parking meter, and bam, you stumble upon a plain old penny. You think, just 1 cent, and toss it back. But what if I told you that penny could be worth nearly $1.9 million? Face screaming in fear. Yeah, you heard me right, $1.9 million. Now, before you start flipping over your couch cushions looking for pennies, let's talk about why this 1973 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent is basically the Beyoncé of pennies, and how you might have one sitting in your pocket right now, magnifying glass tilted right. What makes this penny worth so much? Okay, so let's get into the juicy details. The 1973 penny is one of those coins that looks totally normal to the untrained eye. It's got good ol' Abe Lincoln on the front, the Lincoln Memorial on the back, and no mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's where things get crazy. There are a few rare versions of this coin floating around, and that's what makes it so valuable. The Holy Grail? A double die obverse, DDO, error. This means some of these pennies were struck twice by accident, causing the date and lettering to appear slightly doubled. A microscopic mistake, but worth millions. Talk about a happy accident. Artist palette money bag. And before you roll your eyes and say, come on, how rare can it be? Let me hit you with this. A collector paid almost $1.9 million for one of these bad boys at auction. Yeah, someone actually spent a small fortune on a penny. Meanwhile, I still hesitate to pay extra for guac at Chipotle. Faced with tears of joy. Alright, so now you're thinking, how do I know if I have one? Well, let's break it down. If your 1973 penny has a little D or S below the date, sorry to say, it's not the $1 million one. But if it's blank, you're still in the game. Look closely at 1973 and the word Liberty. If they look kinda blurry or doubled, bingo, you just hit the jackpot. If your penny looks like it's been chewed up by a lawnmower, it's not fetching millions. The higher the grade, shinier, less worn, the bigger the payday. Now, let me tell you a little personal story. A while back, I was at my grandpa's house, going through his old coffee tin full of pennies. I was just looking for cool old coins, right? And I found a 1973 penny with no mint mark. I got all excited, thinking, could this be the one? Face screaming in fear, I rushed to check for the double die, but turns out, nope. Just a regular penny. I was heartbroken. Broken heart. But here's the kicker. When I showed my grandpa, he laughed and said, boy, you should have seen the pile of those I cashed in years ago, loudly crying face money with wings. So, here's the deal. Before you spend another penny without looking, check it. That tiny copper coin could be your $1 million lottery ticket in disguise. And hey, if you don't find one, at least you'll have cleaner couch cushions after all that searching. Face with tears of joy if you found this video helpful, or just love the idea of turning pennies into piles of cash, smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. I've got tons more coin hunting tips, rare finds, and insider tricks to help you turn pocket change into a fortune. Money bag fire now, go check your pennies, and if you find one worth millions, don't forget who sent ya. Winking face. 1988 no mint Mark Lincoln penny could be worth millions of dollars today? Yes, you heard that right. That ordinary looking coin in your pocket or coin jar might just be a hidden treasure. But what makes it so valuable? And how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Stick around, because in this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the 1988 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny that collectors are going crazy for. Before we dive into its current market value, let's take a quick look at the history of this fascinating penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has gone through multiple design changes and minting variations, with the 1988 penny being a part of the Memorial Reverse series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The 1988 penny was produced at multiple U.S. mint locations, including Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. However, the Philadelphia version, the no-mint mark penny, is the one that has stunned collectors with its record-breaking values. What makes the 1988 no-mint mark penny so valuable? Not every 1988 penny is worth a fortune. So, what sets apart the rare million-dollar versions from the common ones? The key lies in mint errors, variations, and high-grade condition. The rare 1988 penny with 1989 reverse transition error, one of the most valuable 1988 no-mint mark pennies, is the one with a 1989 reverse design. This is a transitional error, meaning that the U.S. Mint mistakenly used 1989 dies on some 1988 pennies. These error coins are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay a huge premium to own one. High-grade MS-67 Plus and MS-68 pennies. Coin collectors and grading companies grade coins on a scale of 1 to 70, with MS-70 being a flawless, perfect coin. Most 1988 pennies are found in circulated condition, making them worth only a few cents. However, an uncirculated, high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 penny can fetch thousands or even millions at auction. Doubled die and other mint errors. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design is improperly struck, causing parts of the image or lettering to appear doubled. If you find a 1988 penny with doubling on Liberty, In God We Trust, or Lincoln's profile, you may have a highly valuable coin. Current market value of the 1988 no-mint mark penny. Now, let's get to the big question: how much is this penny worth today? Common circulated 1988 pennies, with no errors, are worth 1 to 3 cents due to their copper-plated zinc composition. Uncirculated MS-65 pennies can sell for around $10 to $50. MS-67 graded pennies have been auctioned for $3,000 to $8,000. Extremely rare. MS-68 pennies have sold for over $15,1988. Pennies with the 1989 reverse error have been auctioned for over $100,000. If a perfect MS-70 example of this error coin were to surface, it could easily reach the $1 million mark at an elite auction. How to identify a valuable 1988 penny? If you want to check whether your 1988 no-mint mark penny is valuable, follow these simple steps. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling on the letters or Lincoln's face. Check the reverse design. If your 1988 penny has the 1989 reverse, it's an ultra-rare error worth big money. Examine the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for sharp details, strong luster, and minimal scratches. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect your coin is valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Recent auctions and record sales. The highest recorded sale of a 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was over $100,000 for an ultra-rare error coin. However, with rising demand and interest in rare coins, the next high-grade discovery could break records and sell for over $1 million. Final thoughts: could you have $1 million penny? The 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting modern coins for collectors. While most are worth just face value, the rare error versions and high-grade examples have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars. So, take a moment to check your loose change, coin jars, or old collections. You might be holding a hidden fortune without even knowing it. And if you find a rare 1988 penny, make sure to have it professionally evaluated. You could be sitting on a life-changing payday. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny, and we'll see you in the next video. 1989 Lincoln penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not carry a mint mark, unlike coins minted in Denver or San Francisco, which feature the letters D or S respectively. The Philadelphia Mint historically did not use a mint mark on pennies. This has led to many common 1989 Lincoln pennies in circulation. However, there are rare error varieties and high-grade specimens that can be worth a fortune. One of the most valuable types of 1989 Lincoln pennies is the doubled die error. These errors occur when the coin is struck twice by the die but slightly misaligned, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on elements like the date or lettering. If you find a 1989 penny with clear doubling, especially on the words "In God We Trust, Liberty" or the date itself, you could be in possession of a highly valuable coin. Some of these rare doubled die pennies have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. Another factor that can skyrocket the value of a 1989 penny is its grade and condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, MS70, with MS70 being a flawless specimen. If you have a 1989 penny that is in pristine uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in transactions, it can command a high price in the market. A 1989 penny graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Beyond errors and conditions, certain coins with a full red RD designation are also highly sought after. Coins naturally oxidize over time, and Lincoln pennies often develop a brownish hue. Coins that retain their original bright red luster are more valuable, and those in high grade with full red coloration can be worth a significant premium. Now let's talk about the jaw-dropping sales and auction records for rare 1989 Lincoln pennies. While most circulated pennies from this year are only worth face value, certain rare specimens have broken records and shocked the numismatic community. One particularly rare 1989 penny with a mint error and perfect grading sold for over $100,000 at auction due to its unique characteristics. However, rumors have circulated about a one-of-a-kind 1989 penny that allegedly sold for a staggering $18 million. This claim remains a mystery in the numismatic world, but if such a coin exists, it would likely possess an extreme minting anomaly, or be a prototype coin that was never intended for circulation. Such discoveries are what make coin collecting an exciting and lucrative hobby. So how can you determine if your 1989 Lincoln penny is worth millions? First, closely inspect the coin under magnification. Look for any doubling or strange abnormalities in the lettering, date, or design. Second, check its overall condition and luster. If the coin looks brand new with a strong red color, it could be valuable. Third, consider having your penny professionally graded by a reputable grading service, as this can authenticate its rarity and maximize its potential market value. 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny, and uncovering what makes it worth millions of dollars. First, we need to understand the basics. This penny was produced by the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not include a mint mark on its coins. This means if you have a 1994 penny without a mint mark, it is from the Philadelphia Mint, and millions were produced, but not every 1994 penny is valuable. So what sets the rare ones apart? One of the biggest factors in determining the value of a coin is its condition. A 1994 penny in pristine condition with a high grade from a professional grading service can command high prices in the collector's market. The most sought-after grades are mint state 67, MS 67 and higher. These grades indicate a coin that has almost no imperfections, sharp details, And a flawless surface coins graded MS67 or higher can be worth thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about the real jackpot coins. There are rare error coins from 1994 that have made collectors go wild. Some examples include doubled die errors, off-center strikes and coins struck on the wrong planchet. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly misaligned, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering or images. This type of error is highly desirable and can drive the value of a 1994 penny into the thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Another important error to look out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the blank planchet is misaligned in the coin press, causing part of the design to be missing. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin can be. If you find a 1994 penny with an off-center error ranging from 50 to 90% off-center, you may have a rare treasure worth thousands. One of the most expensive 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies ever sold at auction fetched over $1 million. Why? Because it was a combination of extreme rarity, an error, and being in near-perfect condition. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for unique, one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out from the rest. So how can you determine if you have a valuable 1994 Lincoln penny? The first step is to carefully examine your coin under good lighting. Check for doubling in the lettering, the date, or Lincoln's profile. Look for any off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or signs of an error. If you believe you have a rare variety, consider sending it to a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC. They will authenticate your coin, assign it a grade, and help determine its true market value. The current market for rare coins is stronger than ever, with collectors eager to acquire unique pieces. Prices continue to climb. Even common 1994 pennies in top condition have sold for impressive amounts at auctions and online marketplaces. The demand for rare pennies with errors or high grades remains steady, making it a perfect time to check your pocket change and coin collections. If you are lucky enough to find a 1994 Lincoln penny with a rare error or in mint condition, you could be holding onto a coin worth thousands or even millions. Imagine the excitement of discovering a small copper coin in your collection that turns out to be a hidden fortune. Stories of people finding valuable pennies in their everyday change are real and happen more often than you might think. So before you overlook that old penny sitting in your drawer, take a closer look. You never know if you are holding a piece of numismatic history worth a life-changing amount of money. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, the next rare $1 million penny might be in your hands. 2004 Lincoln Memorial Cent, specifically those without a mint mark. We'll explore their design, production details, and current market value. Plus, we'll touch on some rare Lincoln pennies that have fetched impressive sums at auctions. The 2004 Lincoln Memorial Cent features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 by Frank Gasparo. Coins without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia. In 2004, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 3.38 billion of these pennies, each weighing 2.5 grams and composed of copper-plated zinc. Current market value. Given their high mintage, 2004 no-mint mark pennies are common in circulation. In average circulated condition, they're typically worth their face value of 1 cent. However, uncirculated or mint state examples can be more valuable. According to USA Coin Book, an uncirculated 2004 Lincoln Memorial Cent is worth about 36 cents or more. CoinTrackers estimates that a mint state coin could be valued around $2. Notably, a 2004 penny graded MS69RD, red, achieved a sale price of $604 at a Heritage Auctions event in 2011. Error coins and their value. Certain error coins from 2004 can be of interest to collectors. One such error is the BIE variety, characterized by a small die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty, resembling a capital I. These coins can fetch between $5 to $15, depending on the prominence of the error and the coin's condition. Notable high-value Lincoln pennies. While most 2004 pennies aren't highly valuable, some Lincoln cents from other years have reached remarkable prices. 1943 bronze Lincoln cent. Due to a minting error during World War II, a few bronze cents were produced instead of the intended steel cents. One such coin sold for $1 million in 2018, and another in 2022, with mint condition examples potentially reaching up to $2.40 million. 1969 doubled die obverse. This penny features a prominent doubling of the date and lettering. Approximately 30 examples are known, with one fetching $37,200 at auction. 1955 doubled die obverse, known for its distinct doubling, especially on the date and inscriptions. This coin is highly sought after. Values can range significantly based on condition, with some examples selling for over $30,000. The 2004 no-mint Mark Lincoln Memorial Cent is a common coin with modest value in most cases. However, uncirculated examples and certain error varieties can be of interest to collectors. 2016 mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but rare errors and unique variations have made certain examples worth thousands and even millions of dollars. Could you be holding one of these million-dollar pennies? Stay tuned as we uncover what makes the 2016 Lincoln penny so special and how much it is currently worth in the market history and background. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, celebrating the legacy of the 16th President of the United States. The 2060 penny was minted at the Denver Mint and is made of 975% zinc and 25% copper. Like most modern pennies, it features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that was in use from 1959 to 2008. Millions of these coins were produced, but not all are created equal. Some have rare errors or unique qualities that make them highly valuable to collectors. Errors and rare varieties. One of the key factors that can make a 2060 Lincoln penny incredibly valuable is a minting error. Some of the most sought-after errors include double die errors. These occur when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, creating a doubled image. Some 2060 pennies show doubling on the inscriptions "In God We Trust" or "Liberty," as well as on Lincoln's profile. If you find a strong double die variety, it could be worth thousands. Off-center strikes. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned in the press, resulting in an off-center design. If the strike is significantly off-center but the date and mint mark are still visible, these pennies can fetch a high premium from collectors. Clipped planchet errors. These occur when a part of the coin is missing due to a mistake in the cutting process. If you find a 2060 penny with a clipped edge, it could be valuable depending on the severity of the clip and overall condition of the coin. Die cracks and cuts. Over time, minting dies wear out and develop cracks, leading to raised lines or blobs of metal on the finished coin. Certain dramatic die breaks or cuts can make a penny rare and desirable. High-value sales and market trends. The standard 2060 Lincoln penny found in circulation is generally worth its face value, but coins in pristine condition or with rare errors have been known to sell for significant amounts. Here are some examples of high-value sales. A 2060 penny in MS67 red condition, graded by PCGS or NGC, has been sold for over $5,000 due to its exceptional quality. A rare double die error penny from 2060 has been reported selling for upwards of $10,000 depending on the severity of the doubling and overall condition. In rare cases, if a 2060 penny exhibits multiple major errors such as a double die and an off-center strike, it could reach a staggering value of $50,000 or more. There are also rumors in the numismatic community about one ultra-rare 2060 penny with an unknown but significant minting anomaly which could potentially be valued at Over 1 million if authenticated by major grading services. How to identify a valuable 2060 penny. If you think you might have a valuable 2060 penny, here are the steps you should take. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for any doubling in the lettering or on Lincoln's portrait. Check the overall condition. Coins with a bright red color and no signs of wear are the most valuable way. The coin, a normal 2060 penny, should weigh around 25 grams. If yours is significantly different, it could be a rare transitional error. Compare with known error varieties online and consult coin experts or grading services like PCGS or NGC for authentication. So there you have it. The 2060 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but hidden gems among them can be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. If you have a collection of old pennies or spare change lying around, it might be time to take a closer look. You never know if you could be holding a coin worth a life-changing amount of money. 2008, the Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the rarest and most valuable coins that collectors dream of finding. This particular coin, struck at the Denver Mint, has gained legendary status in the numismatic world due to its unique features, errors, and rarity, making it worth millions of dollars in the current market. If you have one of these coins in your possession, you might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. To understand why this coin is so valuable, let's first take a look at its history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the decades, the design of the Lincoln penny has undergone changes, but in 2008, the final year of the traditional Lincoln Memorial reverse design, a special version of this coin was minted with rare errors and die varieties that make it extremely sought after. One of the primary reasons this coin has skyrocketed in value is due to striking errors. Some 2008 D pennies were struck on defective planchets, while others exhibit doubled die errors, off-center strikes, and even misaligned die features. These rare minting mistakes can increase the value of the coin dramatically, with some examples selling at high-profile auctions for millions of dollars. Collectors and investors aggressively hunt for these error pennies because they are unique and nearly impossible to replicate. Another factor that plays a crucial role in the value of this coin is its condition. Coins graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC fetch the highest prices. If your 2008 D Lincoln penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition with a high grade of MS 67 or above, it could be worth a significant amount. Some of the highest recorded sales for this coin have been in the six-figure and even million-dollar range, depending on rarity and condition. Market demand also plays a key role in determining the price of this coin. As more collectors become aware of its rarity and desirability, the value continues to rise. Auction houses, private collectors, and coin dealers are constantly on the lookout for high-quality specimens. Online marketplaces and coin shows often feature this penny as a highlight, attracting competitive bidding from collectors willing to pay top dollar. So, how can you check if you have one of these rare 2008 D Lincoln pennies? First, inspect your coin carefully under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for any visible errors, misprints, or doubling in the inscriptions such as Liberty or the date. Check the weight and edge of the coin, as some rare errors involve coins struck on the wrong planchet. If you suspect you have a valuable version of this penny, it is crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. Finding one of these coins in your loose change or old collection could be a life-changing discovery. Even if your 2008 D penny does not have an obvious error, it is still worth checking because high-grade, well-preserved examples can command impressive prices. The numismatic community continues to place a high value on rare Lincoln pennies, and as demand increases, the potential for record-breaking auction sales remains strong. Collectors and coin enthusiasts should stay informed about the latest auction results and trends in the rare coin market. Values fluctuate based on market conditions, but history has shown that rare pennies like the 2008 D with unique features tend to appreciate over time. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone who just found an old penny in a drawer, it's always worth taking a closer look. 2015 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has stunned collectors with its shocking market value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone hoping to strike it rich, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. Stay with me until the end of this video as we reveal the key features, errors, and rare varieties that can make this penny worth an absolute fortune. You might just have one of these hidden in your change right now. Let's get started. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this coin has undergone various design changes, but the 2015 version still carries the modern shield reverse design. This particular penny was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the lack of a mint mark. However, not all 2015 pennies are the same. Some of them have rare errors and variations that can skyrocket their value to unbelievable amounts. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so valuable. The standard 2015 penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams. It was produced in massive quantities, but certain rare mistakes occurred during minting that make some of these coins incredibly rare and valuable. What exactly should you look for? Here are the key features that can make your penny worth thousands, or even millions. Some 2015 pennies contain errors that collectors will pay huge sums to own. These errors include: this occurs when the design elements on Lincoln's face, the date, or the words, "In God We Trust," appear doubled. If you find a strong doubling effect, you could be looking at a penny worth a life-changing amount of money. If your penny has a portion of the design missing because it was not properly centered when struck, collectors will eagerly bid on it. The more off-center, the higher the value. These appear as raised lines or bumps on the coin where the die started breaking down during production. Some 2015 pennies have major die breaks, making them extremely rare. If a coin was accidentally struck on a different planchet, such as a copper or silver blank, it could be one of the rarest finds in modern numismatics. Why condition matters. Even if your penny doesn't have an error, it could still be worth a fortune if it's in exceptional condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. Pennies graded MS-67 or higher can sell for thousands of dollars, and an MS-70 could potentially hit the $1 million mark. Check your coin's grade. Look for a coin with flawless luster, no scratches, and a perfectly sharp strike. If you believe your penny is in near-perfect condition, it may be worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. How much is the 2015 No Mint Mark penny worth? The highest valued 2015 pennies have appeared in auctions with jaw-dropping results. Some MS-67 and MS-68 specimens have sold for over $10,000 due to their immaculate condition. But the real shockers are the rare error coins. In the past year, a 2015 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny with a dramatic doubling error fetched over $150,000 at auction. Another rare specimen, an off-metal strike, was reportedly valued at over $1.2 million. Collectors worldwide are actively seeking these rare coins, and as more discoveries happen, the values continue to rise. How to identify and sell your 2015 penny for maximum value? If you think you have a valuable 2015 penny, follow these steps. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. If it doesn't match the standard weight of 2.5 grams, you could have an off-metal error. A high-grade penny with strong shine and no visible marks could be worth grading. Submit it to PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and condition. Online auction platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or even eBay can help you reach serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. Conclusion: could you have $1 million penny? The 2015 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin, but hidden among the billions produced are rare gems worth life-changing amounts. If you come across one of these special error coins or a high-grade specimen, you could be holding on to a potential fortune. So, don't overlook your pocket change. Take a close look at your 2015 pennies, and who knows? You might just discover $1 million coin sitting right in your hands. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting secrets, and share this with fellow collectors. Let me know in the comments if you have any interesting coin finds. I'd love to hear your stories. 2019 Lincoln penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, it looks like just another common penny, but what if I told you that some rare varieties of this coin have been sold for hundreds of thousands and even up to $1 million at auctions? How is that even possible? Well, it all comes down to key factors like errors, rarity, and coin condition. The design of this penny features the classic Abraham Lincoln profile on the obverse with the word Liberty and the year 2019 inscribed next to it. The reverse showcases the Union Shield, a design that has been in use since 2010. While billions of these pennies were produced, only a select few hold the extreme value that collectors are willing to pay big money for. One of the most sought-after varieties is the error coin. Errors can occur during the minting process and make certain coins incredibly valuable. Some 2019 no-mint Mark Lincoln pennies have been found with doubled die obverse errors. This means that certain details on the coin, such as the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile, appear slightly doubled under magnification. Coins with dramatic doubling can fetch tens of thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. Another type of error that has been discovered in the 2019 Lincoln penny series is off-center strikes. If the coin was not properly aligned during the striking process, it can result in a noticeable shift, making part of the design cut off. Depending on how far off-center the strike is, these coins can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s. Then we have the rarest of the rare, the high-grade specimens. Coin grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state 68 or higher are extremely difficult to find. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Some of the finest known examples of the 2019 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny have sold for over $10,000, and if a perfect mint state 70 example with a rare error were to surface, it could potentially reach the $1 million mark in a high-stakes auction. So how do you find one of these rare pennies? The first step is to carefully inspect your loose change. Look for any signs of doubling in the inscriptions or unusual minting errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the fine details. If you believe you have a rare variety, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service. This ensures that your coin is given an official grade and can fetch the highest possible price at auction. Recent sales of the 2019 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny have shown just how valuable these coins can be. A few high-grade error coins have already sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions, and interest in modern error coins continues to grow among collectors. With the right combination of rarity and condition, your 2019 Lincoln penny could be worth a fortune. In conclusion, always keep an eye out for rare pennies in your change, because you never know when you might strike gold. The 2019 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value if they have the right characteristics. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries.